Alright, so here we are at Mount Gagazet Prominence, about to face off against the infamous Seymour Flux. I think we'll find he's not as hard as we have maybe been led to believe, though. Our starting squad: Waka, Auron, Titus. Titus has the first strike, swap him out for Rikku right away. Auron's in here because we need to give him buffs as soon as possible. And Waka just has the SOS haste, so we're keeping him in for the extra terms. Gear of note for this fight. Waka has this silent strike, has a chance of coming in clutch. We're not going to depend on it, but if he has a turn before Seymour where we might want him silenced, we'll give it a shot, save Rikku a turn. Auron has evade and counter. Every little bit will count. If he gets whacked by Lance of Atrophy, he'll hit Seymour back. And the curative bracer is the most important thing of this fight. The auto med ensures he will heal the zombification automatically from Lance of Atrophy, and the HP bonuses on it, the +5 and the +10%, ensure a successfully survived total annihilation. If we have Auron buffed up correctly, full health, he will not die to total annihilation. At least I've never lost him with these buffs. Rikku, of course, has the auto haste, and everything else is pretty unimportant. So, before we get started though, I want to talk about Seymour Flux's attack pattern real quick. So, Seymour's main body will use Lance of Atrophy to zombify someone. Then, Mortiorcus will follow up with full life to try and kill that person. If Seymour has a move between his initial Lance of Atrophy and the Mortiorcus' full life, he will just skip it. He won't do anything. However, since he had a turn, he'll still take the poison damage, and that's critical. He's going to have a lot of free turns this fight where he's just going to take damage for no reason. So if you see that, that's why. After 2 sets of Lance of Atrophy and full life, he hits us with a Dispel, and then a Cross Cleave. Surviving Cross Cleave is the most important part of this whole fight. If we can survive a Cross Cleave, we bring back our dead allies, try to push him to the next phase to get him doing total annihilation. And if we survive a total annihilation, we're good. So I'm gonna just let the cutscene run here.
Xanarkand is on the other side, you know?
I know.
Uni is gonna get the final Aeon, you know?
I know.
I still haven't thought of anything.
Me neither.
What are we gonna do?
We'll do something. We just don't know enough yet. Until we do, we really can't help Yuna. Let's go to Xanarkand. We'll find something there. It'll all come together. I know it.
Hey. Just now, you sounded like a leader, you know?
Star of the Xanarkand Abes. Didn't anyone tell you?
Aha! Huh?
Ah, the son of Jekt.
Rikku, run ahead and tell Auron.
You are not fighting him alone!
Just go, go!
Now is your time to die. Prepare yourself, son of Jekt.
Not if I can help it!
Save some for Kimari.
Lady Yuna, it is a pleasure.
Yuna.
Ascending so soon? Allow me to say something to the last Ronso before I leave. Yours was truly a gallant race. They threw themselves at me to bar my path, one after another.
No.
Kimari.
You could end the suffering of this poor Ronso.
I don't understand you.
Allow Kimari to die, and release him from his pain. Spira is a land of suffering and sorrow caught in a spiral of death. To destroy, to heal Spira, I will become sin. Yes, with your help. Come with me, Yuna. Once I have become the next sin, your father will be freed again.
Now, what do you know?
Pitiful mortal.
Your hope ends here! And your meaningless insistence with it!
Alright, so let's get this show on the road. You can see up in the CTV, the absolute best case scenario would actually be Mortiorcus getting a turn first. Pretty rare outcome though, but I have seen it. So to start off with the Poison Fang, of course. And we're actually going to throw a Chocobo Feather on Auron here. And let's see who he lances. Alright, Rikku's out of the picture. That's fine. Have Waka bring her back. And here comes the full life. So that's one full life cycle. Auron has a turn. We're just going to block with him. Waka has a turn. Let's see if we can get a silence on here. Why not? Nice. Waka gets lanced. And as you can see, Seymour has another turn in the CTB before the Mortiorcus. So he's just going to do nothing except take damage. Meanwhile, we're going to double Auron's HP. Max him out. X Potion seems like a little bit of a waste, but may as well get the extra health. Here comes the other full life. Now, Seymour's next turn, he's going to want to cast Dispel. However, he won't be able to, because he's currently silenced. So, now with Auron all buffed up, we're good to try and slip in a little bit of damage here. Throw a Shining Gem. Attack with Auron. And throw another Shining Gem. Now let's take a look at his health. We actually don't want to deal too much too fast. See if we can get some silence here. Nope, that's unfortunate. So Rikku's just going to go Silence Grenade. We're just going to block with Auron. And here comes the Cross Cleave. Auron automatically heals himself. Get a full life for nothing. Now Auron chucks the Mega Phoenix. That's why I wanted a few for this fight. We shouldn't need that many. So Seymour's next turn, he's just going to do nothing. We're going to see the second full life come out. Now at this point, Seymour is going to want to dispel us. He can't, because he's silenced, and then another Cross Cleave will be coming. However, we're going to try and push him over the edge to the total annihilation stage of the fight. So actually, I'm going to throw a Shining Gem again. be getting a little risky here. But screw it. Alright, so now the Mortiorcus is in auto attack mode. That means he's going to be preparing to use Total Annihilation. So, we'll have Auron attack. And have Seymour throw this shell. Not Seymour, have Rikku throw this shell on Auron. Shell actually does defend against Total Annihilation, and it is critical that we have it. Waka gets some chip damage. Seymour passes from poison. Now the Mortiorcus is ready to annihilate. So, we're just gonna go. Chuck another Shining Gem. Let's actually take a look at his health, huh? 20,000. So that's 4 Shining Gems. Not too bad. So, getting a swing with Auron, swing with Waka. As you can see, the silence is still there. So that's good. Now we're going to throw a Shining Gem here. And hopefully this silence doesn't wear off. If the silence wears off, he might be able to dispel. Alright. Or he might just cast Reflect, actually. If he does dispel, then we are truly screwed. I don't think he does, though. Oh. All we can do is see what happens here. Block with Auron. If Waka gets this silent strike in, then we're just good anyway. Clutch. So here comes Total Annihilation. Auron has Shell. He has double HP. There we go. 227. HP to spare. Now the fight is won. Seymour has no turns because he's silenced and he's going to take poison damage. And we just throw Shining Gems until it's over. GG. So that fight really isn't that bad. It can look a little scary at times, but it's pretty much always under your control. Keep a close eye on the status ailments. Keep good focus on if Seymour's going to do something next turn or not. You know, keep an eye on the Lance of Atrophy, auto life, or full life rather. Survive Total Annihilation and Cross Cleave, and just spam Shining Gems.
And stay up there!
Really solid fight. Yeah, just all around really good. See what we got as a drop. Shell Bracer, useless. So yeah, that was that. Not as bad as we thought, huh? So next time we're going to be climbing up to the summit of Mount Gagazet and fighting the Sanctuary Keeper. Thanks.